I got it. I'm live. It'll take a minute here, but yeah.
See you. I have the thing.
You got the thing. We got the thing. Woo! We got the thing. All right, we got the thing. Oh shit! I didn't update my thing. I should update my stream title since that is not the actual stream title. MM3. Um. Okay, updated that. Hola, Artmaker. How's it going, dude? Happy Wednesday. Hola, downtown. Buenos dias. Oh, I didn't put any honey in my tea yet. I am behind. Late and very late, Chevrolet. How's it going, Chevrolet? I am very late. I input my stream key because obviously, if you're a streamer, or actually if you're not even a streamer as a whole, if you are on Twitch, you should obviously reset your password owing to the breach today. So make sure to reset your password, your stream key, all that. Cause latte. I've never had coffee. I've never had coffee once in my life. So I couldn't say latte or not. I'm curious about it. Oh no! Oh, the freaking camera. Okay. Where's the camera at? Camera. There you are. All right. You remove. Go away, camera chat. All right. Let's add a video capture device. Existing number 2. Let's go. Nope. Existing number 2. I hate this. Let's remove view. Coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, video capture device number 3. Number 3. Here we go. All right, so it's got that. It's got that. So I think we're good. Oh no, the camera. Oh no. And door number 3. Hello, anybody. Door number 3 has a brown guy behind it. Welcome. Hello. I am behind door number 3. Hola. May your Wednesdays and Thursdays be going well. I'm having an Americano coffee myself. What is an Americano? Coffee. I know what an Americano is. Normally, I don't know.
It's really strong coffee.
It's really strong? Okay. Does it come with the gun? And we call it a long black here. Gotcha.
Diluted espresso.
Oh, it's a diluted espresso, so it's got some of the stuff, but minus all the super sugary frills. I've always thought about taking up coffee just for the energy, for the get it going, because obviously I don't sleep anywhere near enough. I should be getting my 8 a day, if not my 9. And there are days when I definitely need it, and I don't get it. But that's on me. That is a me choice. Pero sometimes I think about, and also it might just taste nice. It might taste fantastic. Howie, what do you think? Have you had coffee? So don't forget to log into Nightbot and Stream Elements. I did that for Stream Elements for sure. They actually required it of me. Oddly enough, Streamlabs didn't. No, yeah, Stream Elements requested it. Streamlabs like, nah, you're good. You're good. Come on in. But you're right about Nightbot. I got everything else. I redid my logins with Pulsoid for the little heart rate monitor bit. So there's that. I barely use Nightbot. Nightbot is not requesting that I do that, so I should log out of it and then log back into it. Oh no, it's asking me to do it. I just hadn't permitted the script for it. There you go. Authorize. I should force Stream Labs out of it. Stream Labs. But yeah, pretty egregious breach. Pretty gnarly. It happens. It sucks. Login. Connect with Twitch. Authorize. A lot of people's privacy being intruded upon. I don't get the panic. I understand. Obviously, some people see it as a security breach and all that, and I understand that. but I don't really get the panic of it. If you're on here and you're a partner streamer, you're gonna make some cash. But I get the privacy issue. I get the privacy issue. Not a big deal. It's only every streamer and all the source code. So I think that's more of a problem. I think that's more of a problem. But again, that's a personal thing, right? I don't care if you guys find out how much money I make off a stream. I'm very open about how appreciative I am and how much it does help out. I got a mortgage to help pay with, so I am very grateful for every cent that comes my way. But I guess there's a dynamic there. I'm not gonna get into it on stream about perceptions that streamers want to put out, right? Whether because it's part of how they got successful or part of why stuff came in. I've been to plenty of streams where they definitely want to control the perception and the narrative and the angle in which they're perceived. So I can understand why if this might conflict with that. Hola, Antonio. I feel like we would be offended and strive to make it more safe. So I think the panic downtown comes from the fact that a lot of people, some people I guess, think again that the perception is that they don't make anywhere near what they're making, and then all of a sudden because people are seeing how much they actually made, they're gonna make less now. I don't think that's how that works. I think you got the support that you got because people wanted to support you to begin with. And I think that is a lack of faith in your community. Maybe that works differently at the higher end. But let's go. Hola, Davina. Welcome to the stream. But again, that is a per streamer thing. For me personally, I'm pretty open about it. If somebody put out my numbers and my name, cool. I don't care. What did you accomplish? Nothing. I don't care. There's no security breach that affects me now. If you start leaking addresses, and again, that is for me personally. Some people don't want their names out there. Miztech doesn't want her name out there at all. The amount of people that know her actual name are a handful. Psyche don't care. Her name was all over the place because of working at Riot. So I can understand it from a security angle, not wanting that out there. So that sucks because that should have been kept secret. But 4chan dickheads are gonna do what they're gonna do. Hola, Turk. Good afternoon, mi amigo. Antonio says hi, Meg. What the hell was that? Oh, she was panicking. Hola, Reinhard. Hey, Solu, are you aware of the Twitch leak? No, Reinhard, tell me more. tell me more about that leak on Twitch. But thank you, Terilio. Thank you. I read the messages over in Ms. Cord and Solo Cord, so I'm glad that people were out there to remind others of it. If you're a streamer on any level, change your stuff. I have 2-factor authentication on everything. There's no reason not to have it. It is incredibly important. It's just like they got my phone number. They got everything. They are. Hola, Bread. Hola, Scoffinator. Buenas tardes. How's it going, papi? I hope you're doing okay today. Especially if you have credit cards linked to account. Yes. Especially so in regards to that, we are very strict. We have one credit card that is strictly for online shopping, and it has a very small limit in case of a breach, in case of security and all that. So I'll be looking up some links. Do it. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. If you look, I'll save you having to load it up. I'll tell you my numbers for the last 2 years if you want. I don't care. It's all thanks to the incredible generosity of everybody who comes to the stream. So it don't matter to me. I'm proud and ever grateful that you guys have given anything to support this channel. It was an only streamer. Yeah, no, look, I think the other stuff was more important, right? I think everything else in regards to the site, security of the site itself, are much bigger things. And oh my God, Shroud made over $1 million. I could have fucking told you that dude's making bank. Like, anybody could have told you that, yes, that streamer definitely makes a lot of money. Duh, I think the other stuff. People are focusing on the streamer cash and all that. Downtown. Downtown. Thank you for giving subs to Matikal, to Eleanor, to Man, to Water, to JJ, and Reiner. Reiner, please enjoy your emotes for the month. If you're there lurking, please enjoy your emotes. Feel free to stay lurking. You don't have to come out of that lurk. But Downtown, thank you very much for that. I'm not even going to ask because I know the answer. So thank you very much. Imagine someone that gets 1K plus views regularly is making bank. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine streamers that are partners for years, that are established, that are sponsored by all kinds of brands, that have 1K plus, 5K plus, 10K plus, whatever, making over $1 million easily. And that's just subscriptions and bits. That doesn't even include donos and all that sort of stuff. Even Amazon Prime, I would change passwords since Twitch has integration with it. There you go, Kawi. We probably should already change all of our Amazon passwords in case it was a bigger breach. It makes sense. It makes sense. And also, we should have two-factor authentication on our Prime. Fucking people being mad that streamers are making good money. They do way more work. Yeah, people don't realize it's everything, right? Streaming is the second you get up to the second you go to bed. You're making, you know, obviously you're on social media. You're interacting with communities on different platforms, making assets, thinking about the future, you know, planning out the future of your stream, planning out games, setting up, you know, play dates, which, you know, sounds ridiculous. It's an amazing job, but it is a job at the end of the day. So I don't know, man. I don't get the anger at streamers for making money. You make more than me? Fuck you, yeah. Like, we get that a lot. Like, I've seen it over the years, and this is one of the things that makes me very angry. Whenever they come in, they've never done it to me, but they have done it to partnered streamers that I moderate for, where they'll come in and like, and I don't get this stuff. I literally had one dude come in and be like, I'm not gonna subscribe, give bits, or donate to you because I don't think what you're doing is a real job. Literally word for word what it said. So I'm just gonna sit here and watch you for free. Like, why are you, what compels you to type that out and say it to somebody? I banned them permanently right then and there. That message was on screen for about 5 seconds. I don't get it. But Downtown, thank you again, dude. That is exceedingly generous of you. I appreciate it very much. What an ass hat, yeah. Yeah, and you can always see it coming. It's just, I don't get it. People get angry because it's you playing video games, but it is a lot more than that. So this is a perfect role model since he doesn't even envy people with more hair than him. No, look, I got more face. People are jealous of me. Speaking of having more face, Kiki Bunny. Nita, I am proud of you. Hola Haggy, hola Dova, hola Kawi, hola Viking, hola Fist Snake. Grandma, yeah, look, it's abuelita. Hola Medic, hola Shannon, hola. Welcome everybody from Kiki Bunny Stream. Friends, Kiki Bunny streams Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Make sure you check her out. It does go live around 2 p.m. Eastern. Currently doing some, the third game in the something trilogy series. It's what? It's Little Hope. It's the third one, right? But there's a name, the Dark something series.
Oh heck yeah. 15 months of the taco stand. Time to go get tacos and celebrate.
What was that? Dark Pictures Anthology. Boom. I knew it. I was just testing you. Kawi passed. The rest of you, not so much. Why this series got to be dark? Because it stayed out in the sun a little bit too long. I mean, look at me. Why am I dark? I stayed in the oven for too long. I didn't want to come out. I was like, no. They mean here. They mean, is that a... It is. Tis my heart rate, tats. Hola, Sander. I was procrastinating because I didn't want to get started without you. I didn't want to start out without you. My guide, Sander, pero friends, if you're not already following Kiki Bunny, please correct that. She's awesome. She's a lot of fun. And I was saying, I'm proud of you. I understand that scary games are not easy for you. I'm going to talk shit anyway, but I appreciate you putting in the effort and actually playing the game and getting through that and losing several years of your life. Like, man, Ash didn't even need to make sub alerts to scare you. He just straight the game itself was handling that. Sending the shield from Accidental Romance? Yeah. Also, I missed something up. Let me scroll up. Brett, thank you for the game city, by the way, in in Battlefield. I didn't intend to play at all today. So I heard there's a rope that goes all the way to the top of the Twitch. Yeah, no, bro, that's how they got in. Twitch let out a rope on the back of the Twitch building, and some dudes just climbed it to the very top. That rope, Red, actually goes to the very top of the building. Like, it goes from the very top to the bottom, and you can just go back and forth. So it's amazing to me. I'm just happy for the memes. Hola, Elk. It's fine. There is a core there that could potentially be fun. I'll say that, Elk. The beta a little bit buggy, a little bit wonky. Don't have access to everything. So as a beta, it's all right. If it gets delayed till November, I'll be okay with that. I think it is being delayed till November, right? I think that's confirmed. Does need a little bit of polish. But again, this was a beta. But yeah, no, it's fine, Elk. Guns feel okay. Sniper is trash. Have you made any more bad decisions lately? No, Medic. Not yesterday. Yesterday I actually managed to save Ashley Williams, which is fun. I thought I was going to have to kill her. But apparently I met some sort of secret hidden check in the background. And Ashley Williams actually joined our party. So we got Ash back with us. So here goes Liara.
Hello, Shepard.
There's no accidental romance yet.
Nice to see you.
I went and I clicked her yesterday after stream. I saved my game and I went back and I clicked her and it's like, oh my god, what's happening? And nothing, she just...
I missed this place.
I miss this place too, girl.
It's good to be off ship for a while. Hello again.
So at this point, she doesn't really do anything. This area is pretty. Player housing when? You know what? Yes. Yes, please. It was good so far. I think they left some... Yeah, they left a lot of stuff out. There was a lot of... And it didn't really play well. I actually had a bug where I loaded into Battlefield and it showed me the entire proper UI for about 10 seconds before it closed and it kicked me out and brought me back to the beta version of the game. I was like, cool, I should have taken a picture of that. It's barely... Yeah, no. Definitely be careful with the aura. I get that. I think every time I progress a quest, it might actually progress to the romance part. So you're right, Sander. But thank you for that. It wasn't even a rope. It was the fire hose. It's just the fucking fire hose on the roof. You're not wrong, Armaker. You're not wrong. Hola, Stabby. Stabby, thank you for both the raid and the stream. Welcome, amigos. Welcome, everybody. Friends, Ace Hamilton goes live 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, to get history. Whoa, Jesus, James, the fuck? I forgot about that. Hola, James. Hola, Franco Kid thank you for the biddies and coming over with the raid. Hola, PK. Hola, Aurelia. Welcome, everybody. And again, Stabby currently playing Tales of Arise. An amazing RPG. I'm watching Cowie play it, and who just started on Saturday, and now Stabby as well. I'm impressed with it. It's a beautiful game. Hi, bye, Franco. I miss you, Franco. I'll see you tomorrow for Silent Hill, maybe, if you're around and awake. But yeah, no. Make sure you're following our friend Stabby as well. Stabby found sadness and unpleasant surprises, just like Solu's stream with bad decisions. I mean, that's fair. Alright, so I ran across a couple of things while running around. I did do some turn-ins, because we have a ridiculous amount of quests now. As you can see here, there are a lot of quests. If work doesn't kick your ass again, hopefully not, Franco. Ojalá no. Ojalá it doesn't, but rest well, dude, either way. They still get jump scared. Not really. You can see the heart monitor in the bottom right corner, Medic. It'll tell you if I'm actually feeling anything, despite my poker face. But yes, thank you for the stream, Stabby. I did have to sleep because, oh my god, I was awake all morning with the streamer playing games, and then I had to take a nap, and then I slept past my alarm, and then all of a sudden it's mid-afternoon. It's 4:30 p.m. and I have to go to the store. But I appreciate the background noise all the same while I ran around trying to get stuff done that I should have gotten done early in the day. Welcome to the second half of the game from the quest log. Yeah, so obviously priority missions are a priority. They're MSQ as it were. I'm assuming a lot of this is just go out and scan things. I don't know at what point I can go out and scan certain things. But I guess we'll find out eventually. There was one person that I saw. I'm still hunting down Kelly. I don't know where she's at. If she's even available in the third game. Apparently she is if you romance her. But if you... Ah, yes. Something hit the ground here. Yes. So we're going to try and go do a couple of those things. I wish I had an inventory where I could actually see the quest items that I got. Do I want to? Yes, please. I'm all about structure. So I don't really care too much about backseating and all that. What I do care about is story spoilers, because this is my first time ever playing this game. Never played it before. Massively enjoying the effect it's having on me, as it were. But there was one quest I wanted to go do here, or at least a person that I saw. Also, I think I have one quest that I can do here. It is the Batarian Code or something. Batarian Codes. I went and I activated on my Spectre terminal, so there should be access points somewhere here, which I guess I should look like. But we should be starting the Leviathan DLC. Just want to shore up what we got here going on. I see what you did there, playing Mass Effect and saying you're loving. Low hanging fruit. I'm sorry. Oh, regarding Kelly, is she just not gonna show up at all because I fucked it up with her and I didn't actually romance her, or not even romance her, just because I wasn't nice to her with that one time. My camera's... Why is the camera stuck again? That's twice now. Oh no. Oh no. Let's remove that. You can see it, look, it froze on all of them. It's not even there anymore. Alright, cool. Let's add another one. Coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, video capture device number 4. Number 4. Here it comes. So being very still, or is the camera? No, I'm using the bread method. If I stand still and don't move at all, people will think I'm just like I'm disconnected, I'm DC'd, and then they'll just like, oh, he's gone, and then boom, I run away. It works every single time. Because of your funny dialogue decision, when you met Kelly in Mass Effect 2, she isn't here anymore. So she would have been here. Aw, man, that sucks. Okay, well, I'll have to correct that. A cameraman machine, yeah, stupid cameraman. I don't know what it is. Ever since I added the widgets for the thing in the bottom corner, it's very, very angry. Chat's vision is based on moving. Yeah, Chat is a T-Rex. But yeah, no, I need to look for these panels for the Batarian Code. I don't know if it starts here or they're in a specific order of certain sections. But we'll crank this out real quick, and then we will get going. With Thingy. But yeah, we finished Act 2. Act 2, very, very impactful. Very unfortunate. I did some very bad things, and I'm very, very mad at. But, so Psyche saw it, and then she's like, oh, I can understand how that would happen. Note that you will. She didn't forgive me, but she noted that she understood how it, how it happened. So at least I have her understanding. You can check. And this is where I bring up the clip from, I don't know, 2 weeks ago where I told Stabby I'm going to do better. I'm going to check the map for the quests every single time I zone in. I haven't done that. Nothing, PK. Nothing happened at all. No, everyone is happy. Everyone is fine. The real question is, how often did she shoot you in Battlefield? None at all, actually. I shot her twice, right in the butt. Right on the butt. But yeah, no, she didn't actually shoot me at all. Thankfully, friendly fire isn't a thing. Or if it's a thing, it was off. Because damn, right. Map, quests. Quest on the map. That sucks, Sandra, but noted. I mean, that is Mass Effect, right? Stuff and things happen.
Spectre status recognized.
Right, let's go to this thing first. One thing I did get right from the very first game. I saw him yesterday, and I was like, and then I was like, okay. Let's see what do here. You should have expected you to shoot her in the back. I mean, it's what I do, right? Do you see him? Do you all see what I see? I need some tea before I get to going with this. All right. Conrad Werner from the very first game. The guy who wanted our autograph. The guy who pretended to be us in the second game. The guy who... I don't know what he's doing here. The trust-based, I feel like I could just close my eyes and you would be there to catch me at the start of ME2. So in his hilariousness told Kelly he would drop her. Yeah, because I thought it was funny. Because I thought it was hilarious. Look, here's what I'm going to say about that, Sandra. Maybe she gets over her trust issues. Maybe she's a psychologist and doesn't, hold that against me for an entire set of games. How about that, Kelly? So you learned about using a potato peeler to cut cheese, and your life has honestly changed. I mean, it's just like a grater, right? You just have to be very careful. I remember one time I'm going to talk about that because it might weird people out, but I hit myself. I cut myself. I didn't cut myself. I clipped a nail accidentally while peeling a potato with a potato peeler. Not a very good feeling. I don't know why I brought that up, but thank Koval for that. Kelly might have been very traumatized at the end of ME2. Yeah. I mean, I assume so. I mean, it was. I didn't cut myself deep, and it just sort of nicked myself, and it was like, oh Christ, that was uncomfortable. I have a friend who specifically ordered a cheese slicer from Sweden and used it for cheese, butter. Ooh, for butter. All right. Okay, so there's actually utensils for this. All right, let's go. Conrad. Sorry, I got very excited. Conrad Werner.
Cerberus wants our help. And if Cerberus
Really?
is good enough for Commander Shepard, it should be good enough for us.
Oh, for the love of...
Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Wow, it's great to see you.
Man, his hair grayed.
I joined Cerberus too.
Conrad, Cerberus just tried to kill the Council. I'm not working with them.
Oh no. I screwed up again, didn't I? I'm sorry if I ever accused you of pointing a gun at me when you didn't actually do that. I was really stressed out.
Same shit, guys. Same shit beard. Yep. Same terrible beard. Cheese grater works on cold butter. Yeah, but it's the cleaning up after the fact. I think it's the cleaning up after the fact because the cheese comes mostly off, right? There's a little bit of residue, obviously, but a butter is just gonna. Also, I never had the occasion to grate my butter. That is why they didn't fix that bug in ME2 for Legendary Edition. Gotcha.
What can you tell me about your Cerberus contacts?
Not much. They wanted me to help recruit people near the medical station.
Which was sabotaged while you had everyone distracted.
Oh, wait. No.
I'll deal with it. Just don't do anything.
Okay. But I might be able to help you with whatever you're doing now that isn't Cerberus.
Conrad, I'm building an ancient Prothean dark energy device to stop the Reapers. Can you help with that?
Well, I did write my doctoral dissertation on xenotechnology
What?
and dark energy integration.
Really?
He actually can?
In fact, I may be able to find some ancient tech schematics that could help you with construction. Hang on, I have an old contact. Come on, Hossel, help me out. Sorry, the war has him scared.
Really?
Hossel. Gavin Hossel, the tech researcher? I did him a favor once. Tell him this is for me.
I had no idea you two knew each other. Small universe. Okay, he's forwarding the schematics over. Oh no, it's in an ancient Asari dialect. We'd need a lot of ancient Asari writing to translate.
Would this collection of Asari matriarch writings help?
The writings!
Yes, it would.
Wait, are those from the first
it's auto
game?
translating. Let's see. Oh no, the technology falls under an existing patent. I can't actually access the schematics without a license from, let's see, Elkos Combine? How did you even? Well, this is great. Okay, here you go. Hope this helps you build that dark energy device. Anyway, good luck fixing the Metagel dispensers. I'll just be here. Not touching anything.
So he could have actually been useful this entire time. Like, legitimately could have been helping the cause from the very beginning, but because... Talk to him more. Well, we'll talk to him some more. My answer is, let's see, the reason why I have a PhD. Hola, Lake. Well, if it isn't the reason for Stabby's higher education, yeah. This fight against Conrad. There you go. No, look. Stabby did it for a reason. Doesn't matter what that reason is. She did it for a reason. You hate this guy, Tats? I don't think he ever showed up in ME3 for you. Wow, did you just kill him or something? Right, because I went out and I got the sorry Matriarch's writings, all of them, right? Because I got all of them. So I think there's only one thing I didn't complete in Mass Effect 1. I guess that's where it shows up. That's such a small thing. You put a link, thank you, downtown. Look, I'm interested. Cowie likes cheese. I don't. I mean, I like cheese. I just don't eat it. Connor was the hero the galaxy deserved, but not the one who needed. Apparently not. Apparently not. Conrad fucking Werner has a PhD and can help from the very beginning, Stabby. He could have been helping us, the dickhead. I can save file currently on my Xbox. This is a complete ME1 playthrough. Gotcha.
Weren't you running a shelter for war orphans on Ilion?
Yeah, it was doing well until the Reapers attacked. Ended up spending most of what I had left getting the kids off world.
He's a good dude. He's just dumb.
No, you did the right thing.
Thanks.
He's just really, really dumb. PK, thank you for that raid. Welcome, everybody. I have the best raids that can take you on your whole channel by myself. Hola, PK. GK, PK.
You doing okay?
I'm doing great. Listen, can I ask you something, though? Do you really think you'll defeat the Reapers?
We'll defeat them, or we'll die trying. There's no other option.
Yeah, okay. Listen, another question. Do you really think you'll defeat the Reapers?
You just asked me that, Conrad.
Sorry. I like to ask all the questions I can think of, and sometimes I forget which ones I've asked already. I should go.
Seems this place is hard-pressed for supplies. I think I saw some guys fighting over a thermal clip.
A what?
A thermal clip. They stop weapons from overheating. I'm sorry, just a joke.
Wait. Where do these thermal clips come from? I thought weapons cooled down.
They used to. After the Geth attack a few years back, we switched to thermal clips.
Well, that sounds like a major step backward.
It lets guns fire with more power, and soldiers can pop in a new clip instead of waiting for the gun to cool.
Fine, sure. You can still wait for your gun to cool down on its own, though, right?
Well, no.
The in-gun cooling tech was sacrificed
Okay,
to make room
that's
for the thermal
just-
clips.
You might as well be going back to limited ammunition.
It's not ammunition, Conrad.
I just don't think it's a very good idea.
I'll be sure to let every military organization in the galaxy know that.
Wow, that's so sassy.
Did you lose anyone back on Earth?
No. I mean, extranet friends and stuff.
Wow,
But I
holy
don't really
shit.
have any family left.
What about your wife?
Just internet friends.
Conrad, do you even have a wife?
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, no. But see,
Conrad,
You have some kind of weird shrine of me. I'm going to be very
it's just
unhappy.
a poster with a few candles. It's very tasteful.
He has a shrine of us. I am flattered and scared. Yeah. Wait, so are these supposed to be the fans? Also, Dove, I'm sorry, I forgot. Let me know if you want to spin the wheel heavy shots guarantee for Friday. I wish it wouldn't cut out, Stabby. The fact that it's cutting out is harshing my mellow, as it were.
Shouldn't you go repair that medical station? I mean, people are dying, right?
Spin. All right, no, look, that I love that sort of thing. If I'm being honest, I like that sort of thing. I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny as heck. Dova, your spin says nada. You get my appreciation, Dova, so thank you. My heartfelt appreciation. I'm in the way of the lights. There we go. You can't believe this is useful. Right, Tats? He's actually really useful. This is the one team was done ahead of schedule. Fun, gotcha. You ever get your capture card to Carver? Yes, there was an EDID setting in the settings that I had to change to be appropriate with my monitor and my setup, because my monitor and all that shit's too high. So I just had to switch it up, and it started EDID. Yes.
Shouldn't you go repair that medical
All right.
station?
I'm assuming there might be more to this quest line. We have to repair Medigel. Okay. So this happened because I went over here. So he wasn't there when I came in. But there's a doctor in one of these areas that I went and talked to. And after I talked to that doctor, this dude appeared. So something about the Medigel being sabotaged. So we got to go and find said Medigel. Oh, there goes one. Is it? Yeah. I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I waited to do that on stream. Oh, Conrad. Oh, Werner. Hola, Shirokumo. ¿Qué onda, dude? Happy Wednesday.
Oh,
The lines are voiced on FemShip? Gotcha.
still waiting. Any news?
No, but they promised, right? They'll get here soon.
I'm sure they will. I'll drop by later to check in, if that's okay.
Okay.
Honey, I don't think your parents are gonna make it. I don't think that's sort of like the opposite of the old lady, right? Who was waiting for her son. All right, is this another one? That's not a Medigel. So Medigel looks. Let's hear that. They're half voiced here, so it looks like a new bug with maybe. Maybe. Mira Vega, stop losing. You're giving us a bad name.
Look at me now.
Doing better?
Did you ever doubt me?
Don't answer that.
You just gonna stand there and watch?
Yep. That's what I like to do. Alright, that was 3, right? Are we in Leviathan? Not yet, Wolfie. There's some stuff we need to do. We're doing Conrad Werner's mini quest here.
Nice.
Apparently, Conrad Werner, Wolfie, very capable of helping from the very beginning with actual knowledge, and just didn't want to do any of it. Hola, Smoosher. This is some deja vu. It is.
Shouldn't you go repair that medical station? I mean, people are dying, right?
Okay, calm down, Conrad. So are there more that I missed? Or do I have to talk to the doctor? I don't see any more Medigel stations. So maybe talking to the doctor is the way to proceed with this quest? I don't know. Let me through. Well, you fucking love Fortnite. I mean, you should. Fortnite's a good game. Terrible community, but a very good game. Someone hacked me. Wow, Narshe. Hola, papi. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome home. Conrad, can we space him? No, he's useful. We actually had this full-on interaction where he's got this big brain degree and gave us some schematics, and we translated it because we did something in Mass Effect 1, and good times. Happy birthday, Smooshe and Megay. There you go, Kawi. It's happy birthday time. I think the lines are great. Yeah. Especially that line right there about the shrine dedicated to us. I watched the ME3 playthrough with Mail Shep before, and that bug didn't happen at all. Oh. It's just me then?
I fixed the sabotage. The Medigel dispenser should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately.
Here comes Conrad. What are we going to do now, Conrad?
Great work, Shepard. And listen, I'm sorry for... Hey, that's him. That's my Cerberus contact. Hey, hey, you. You're under arrest.
Conrad! What? Wait, is Conrad actually shot?
Shepard.
Is he actually gonna die?
Yeah, Conrad. You helped.
I don't even feel anything.
Actually, I sabotaged his gun. It might have looked like it fired, but that was just the thermal clip overheating. Hi, Commander. It's me.
Why?
You helped me a few years ago when I was working undercover at Cora's Den.
Oh, hey.
And now you're volunteering here.
Right. Chelik showed me a few
Oh.
little tricks when he had me working undercover.
I hate all of them.
Guess that paid off, huh?
You saved my life.
I can't believe you were willing to lay down your life for Commander Shepard.
Oh,
You're
no.
so brave.
Oh, the commander and I go way back.
Oh,
Let me
no.
give you a hand, and I can tell you about it.
Oh, no, she's into it. She knows she's into it. That shouldn't be as convoluted as that was, because more people need to see that shit. More people need to see. Are we gonna take a vote for Shepard? Apparently that's all it takes, Lake. I saw Birthday Cake at Costco today. Figured it was for Narche. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at my heart rate. Got up to over 80, by the way, because Conrad was about to get shot and killed. My heart rate. It actually exposing me as apparently feeling bad for Conrad. So remember the barkeep you helped in ME1? Yeah, the sister. That's her, yeah. Jenna, I forget her sister's name, but definitely the undercover one who was at the other bar. And her sister was worried about her because she wasn't really used to doing that kind of work. So that was one of those two sisters. Well, I mean, he doesn't have a wife. His wife is a shrine to me. Wait, did we just get dumped? Oh my god, we just got dumped. Where's Liara? Comfort me. I'm okay. I recovered very quickly from Conrad dumping us. Sweet Jesus. Is it Werner's Sexy Times? It's about to be. It's about to be. Christ, that entire quest line is ridiculous. This is when they tell Shepard about the camera set up to watch his reaction for a viral extranet video. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. You never seen that before? Well, you're welcome downtown. So we got James here. We already talked to him. Apparently there's nothing here for us. I don't even know what to make of that. It just happened. It's a thing. It existed. Now we've all seen it. I don't know if we're better for it. But at least we've seen it. Let's go to the embassies, I guess. I just saw a pretty funny headline. Valve's Steam Deck teardown video warns against tearing down your Steam Deck. I mean, it's sort of in the title there. There's nothing here. So would those panels that I have to interact with for the Batarian codes be here, like on the map? I mean. We can go check our Spectre thing again and see if there's anything else there. I approved a bunch of things, a bunch of missions and whatnot. By the way, there are arrows on the map to see other maps. What? Yeah, no. I want to come see the Spectre terminal. Yeah, that's the terminal. One day, I'm gonna listen to Stabby and actually read tutorials and tooltips, and I'm gonna be 3 times as good at games just because by listening to Stabby. Nothing new there. Nothing really new there. Time for the gun range to try out the ARs. We could, I guess. I don't like the current AR I have. Let me do this real quick. Do we have to leak them also? No more leaks. No more leaks. Leaks are no bueno. Oh god, I can't even. So let's see. Yeah, that spray is like the hyper. That is a lot of random spray. It's not very. I like more precision in my ARs. Damage output. We tried the Maddock. I love it. Let's go. We have a winner. You know what doesn't spray? The laser beam. No, the laser beam paints. Paints a very perfect. Actually, I used to have a. That's my favorite gun in Apex Legends. There's a pulse sniper rifle that just zero drop off, just laser, just painting dudes. It's beautiful. I remember one time Elk and I were in a match. We were those terrible people at the very top of a platform, hiding behind this little outcropping, and we just sort of, everybody was below us. We were just sort of just painting everybody up, and we won the game. It was just fantastic. Psyche and you agree on that gun? Yeah, no, I like this gun. I don't mind clicking instead of doing things. Gives me more control over the gun. Also, Solo, are you proud? I cleaned my inventory. Nice, Wolfie! To prepare for Endwalker, I got boost of energy. Nice. Very good job, Wolfie. Look, that is no joke. Clean an inventory in 14, if you've been playing for a while, is a process. There is a lot to do. I still need to transfer stuff between 4 characters to get set up for Endwalker, so I can actually have a decent setup of inventory space. 2 alts for retainers and banking, and then Fu and Harley for actually keeping current materials. I got a lot of materials. Energy guns have low drop in Apex? Yeah. They are pretty damn fantastic. You just point and you click and people start dying. It is fantastic. You show the target. Let's make sure I show the target so much. I showed it. How how I do. Where's this terminal at? Is it over here? There it is. Console.
Knowles, this is Shepard. I found one of the code locations.
Okay, I'll shut it down. Just need to authorize your Spectre status. Someone used this to cut off power to a dozen life support machines in the hospital.
The fuck?
Okay, that access code is officially disabled. Can you find any more?
Map. Click arrows. Arya, Edie, Joker. I wonder if there's more with Edie and Joker. Liara, James. Okay. This is... Oh, look! The Normandy dock. There's a console there waiting for me. Now so now I don't have to run around for half the stream just looking at things? What am I going to do with myself? Am I actually going to progress the game at a faster rate? This is shocking to me. I didn't like the semi-auto nature of Matlock initially, but I grew to like it, particularly in 2. But I'm not a fan of its low clip capacity. I use it often in 2 now, but not generally in 3. Gotcha.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
There's an automatic version of it in 3 called the Harrier. Again, relatively low capacity though. That's fine. That's fine. I can work with that though, PK. Thank you for the recommendation of the Harrier.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
What?
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And what combat experience against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. Knowles, I found another spot where the Batarian codes were used.
These are the remote navigation codes. Last week's crash at the docks, we thought it was an accident. Shepard, there were 117 Alliance soldiers on that ship. All human. Just like the patients at the hospital.
Revenge.
So we've got Batarian codes, and someone with a grudge against humans.
Looks like... Okay. This code's offline now as well. Should just be one left, Commander.
I don't know when my ship's voice lines are being cut off. That's unfortunate. Console, so back to the docks holding area. I think your game might be hiccuping. Maybe restart. Maybe. It's happened before though. Not a lot, but we can definitely restart if need be. Why do the embassy codes have access to life support and remote navigation? Curious, right? As to why would that would be a thing.
One moment, please.
Curious indeed, Sander.
Now arriving at docking bay E24.
I'll restart the game after this though. Anything here? No, nothing here. Alright. Yeah, it sucks. I don't like that voice lines are being cut out for my ship. Not that they're anything terrible. Not that these are massive quests or anything, but they are still.
Son of a bitch.
¿Qué onda, Vega? Are you losing again? Vega's losing again.
Knowles, this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
Huh.
Shepard.
Balak.
You should have killed me on that asteroid over Terra Nova.
The DLC in the first game, right? The asshole who got away?
My people is your fault.
With the one that was trying to drive the asteroid into the planet? Mother effer. Let's see for Mass Effect 4 where your character is from the lineage of Werner. Part of me wants that to be no, part of me wants that to be a yes, new body. That'd be incredible. Werner and Jenna's offspring is who we get to play as. Why blame me though? Besides, the fact that I killed 300,000 people.
All I did was stop you at
Well, not
Terranova.
people. I'm Batarians.
Yes. After you ruined my plans, my government accelerated research efforts on the Leviathan of Dis. Have you heard of it, Commander? The ancient organic dreadnought my people recovered from Jartar 20 years ago.
Leviathan.
Sound familiar?
A Reaper. Your people were studying a Reaper corpse.
Yes. Looking for a way to reclaim our place as the true power of the galaxy. Hundreds of our best scientists were enlisted.
And then they became indoctrinated.
When the Reapers reached Karshan, our own people betrayed us. Defense grids were deactivated. Ships fired on Allied targets. We were destroyed from within because of you.
I didn't destroy your people, Balak. The Reapers did that.
We were a proud race. A beautiful race.
Well.
Have you seen what the Reapers have done to us? I'm trapped on this citadel. Our warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest ranking military officer left in the hegemony. I can't save my people. But I can end you.
Ooh, spicy. Wow. I mean, oh wait, I'm sorry. Are they humans? Are they? No, they're not. They're not. The audacity, the nerve. Join us.
Balak, you sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people. But what does killing me accomplish?
Vengeance. The Bahak system, well...
They would have died anyway when the Reapers showed up. You know that. I'm uniting the Krogan and the Turians. We're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people...
What's left of them?
Our ships are yours.
Okay.
Shepard, are you all right?
Fine.
Wait, was Knowles there the
You won't
entire
have any more trouble
time?
with those codes.
Just watching some dude put a gun to my back?
I want you to put a bullet in his head. But we're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Spectre Authority.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
Wait, we didn't even get any war assets? Oh, no, okay. Look at war assets. Nice. Anything for the war assets. It could be Orgeth, an ME4 if they'd let us pick one. Yeah, so obviously being a different race would be nice. What if I want to be an Asari matriarch? Just run around. Why not?
About time.
Let me live my Asari dreams, apparently. Should have killed him? I mean, he deserved it.
You just gonna stand there and watch?
Certainly deserved it after all the BS he's tried to do, but... War assets. Anything for... Look, Sander. Anything for the war assets, for the greater good. You could be an Asari space racist. Exactly. Exactly, Downtown. See, Downtown knows my angle. I'm just gonna be an Asari space racist. That's all I want to be. Please, let me live my best life.
Spectre status recognized.
I think we're done here. I don't think I can progress much of anything else.
1 moment, please.
I'm gonna restart the game in case it's, you know. You mean Liara? Wow, Liara's not racist. She's just dating a space racist. There's a difference. Let's save. 79. All right. So real quick, those of you who know better, is all of this stuff I can do later on? And should I just go into Leviathan? Also, when he said Leviathan this, I thought he was going to hit me with the this nuts joke, but he didn't. I was going to be Leviathan this? What's that? Leviathan these nuts, but he didn't do this nuts jokes. If you ain't blue, no booty for you. Because I went out to every single, well, not every single, I went out to every single new system that was put on the map, and I couldn't, and I scanned everything, 200%, and I didn't get a lot of this stuff. Like, some of these are very obviously scan missions, but I guess some of them could be stuff I pick up on other missions as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be a scan. Nimbus cluster, and sorry, military retainer needs text from them. Alright, so maybe I need to go there. I might have gotten that. Let's go to Purgatory real quick before we commit to the Leviathan DLC.
One moment, please.
Escándalo, Escándalo. Bioware will let you do a lot of nasty stuff, but almost never be racist. Dragon Age is full of racial tensions, but you basically have to be for equality. I get that. And I do want to talk to Edie and Joker one more time, because I want them to hook up.
Will your new heavy armor keep you safe? I've watched reports on some of the things you're fighting.
Well, it won't stop a Reaper, but an extra second of shielding can be life or death.
Already heard that.
So Vortex makes good shield capacitors?
The best. They don't skip on plating either. Love it.
That's his story. Oh, hey.
I've recovered some tech from a library in Reaper-controlled space.
Nice, money.
I can have them waiting for you at Bay D24 if that would help.
Really? Well, damn. Couldn't hurt. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Maybe those texts will help the Asari remember how to fight again.
Alright, well, one this quest in the log.
Yes. Make it required reading. Light from the shadows. Path of the Justicar. All of it. I have Matriarch Athea's backing on this. I want every Asari maiden thinking with the mind of a huntress.
There you go. Alright, so Joker's still up there dancing with her, I guess. Wait, oh, they moved to the table. They moved to the table. But you may want to consider continuing the MSQ for personal interest. I think I'm gonna do the Leviathan DLC, if I'm being honest. I can talk to Edie now.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
What?
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
They're in a relationship. They're in a relationship. Look at that. Let me third wheel. So like, I'm not a third wheel at all. Apparently, I became the second wheel because Joker bounced. Good for you.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit. Saying I proceeded to talk openly. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty good line. I love her. Me too, Fever. See, after your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it. Let's see. I don't know what take what you can get means. That seems pretty rude. After I convinced him with his bullshit, yeah, no, that's Edie.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
What? Hey! Joker kicked me the fuck out of his chair. I got removed. Damn, okay. Look, relax, Joker. Look, I'm old. I was just tired.
You just introduced me as your personal assistant, Matt.
Yeah, well, it's the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
Ooh.
You don't really want to introduce code, they would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to render me non-functional.
So that's God, I forgot her name. My joke got ruined. What's her name from World of Warcraft? Who tried to choke out Sylvanas? My joke's ruined. Damn it. The waitress, yeah, the waitress is literally right there. You're not surrounded. Stop trying to choke the people that don't breathe. Thank you, Nurse. Then go snuggle up with Garrus.
Your turn. Counselor Irissa.
Not hot. Too much makeup. Not really my thing.
Shaira the consort.
Oh no. Dangerous.
I guess. Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dalatras Linron.
Ew.
Okay, danger, Joker.
Your turn. Counselor Irissa.
All right.
Not hot. Too much makeup.
I'm happy for them.
Shaira the consort.
I'm glad I came back for that. And we need to do it at least once for good luck. You speak to Space Hamster. You dance with the hot chick on the wall. Yep. Yep. Yep.
I should slit your goddamn throat.
That turned very violent. I'll pay money for Edie romance mod. Oh no, she's amazing. I love her. She's really well written. Oh God, here we go.
Greetings, streamer.
That's me.
Would you like to be famous?
Yeah.
Oops, my mistake. You are already on the Twitch top 10 according to the
No,
leagues.
I'm not.
Top 10 best streaming bald guys who mod for Miz.
Wow. Well, technically, I think under that category, I am in fact number 1. Thank you for the biddies, Mage. Let's save. That was good. That was good times. 75.
Nice. Please select a destination.
So for MSQ reasons, keeping this vague because I don't really understand what that meant. Would MSQ reasons come into play into the Leviathan DLC? Because we are going to go and seek out the Quarians and the Geth. Or is the Leviathan DLC a set in stone? So Leviathan DLC is its own thing. It doesn't matter who or what or anything. It's gonna be its own thing. Leviathan can be done whenever. Honestly, I really enjoyed it for the lore. All right, so all right. I'll just point blank ask you. Tally can't just mysteriously show up in Leviathan, even if I do the MSQ up to that point. I'm assuming she's gonna pop up. You read the comics, part of them. I read some of them, not all of them. Not that I would bring Tally. I'm bringing my blue waifu. What? Who said that?
Spectre status recognized.
Audacity. The nerve. Okay, finish the Omega ones before the DLC. The Omega ones. I read 2 of them. MSQ might make Leviathan better. See, that's my question. Will it impact Leviathan? Well, I mean, we're gonna go. Look, it's a softball they're lobbying. I mean, we're gonna go get the Quarians. Who's our connection? She's gonna be there finally, I assume. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Bringing your blue wife, Ashley will remember that. Ashley technically is dressed in completely blue, Narshe, so it could be her. Oh shit, I haven't spoken to Ashley. I should go talk to her. I haven't talked to her at all. Ashley also has, she's in a full blue suit, so my statement technically still stands. All right, let's go to the ship anyway. What? Dr. Chakwa sent word. Why didn't Trainer's voice lines appear? I just saved. I'm gonna save again. Screen's gonna go black because the main launcher isn't considered by OBS to be part of the same game. So you hear audio, but you won't get a picture. Yeah, reloading the game now. So yeah, that's really my question. If there's going to be any impact from the MSQ on Leviathan, but Sandra said no. So if it doesn't actually have an impact in regards to characters that are there or whatever, then I'll just go into Leviathan. All right, it's loading up now, and then we'll get up in there and do the thing, and hopefully the audio for the voice line stops bugging the heck out. You went things solo? Peanut Gallery. Oh, Peanut Gallery. I don't care about that too much. Though I guess I would bring Tali and Liara along. That's going to be my group. And I don't even know if Tali's going to be in my group. I'm just assuming things because I want her to be in the group. But if she's a romance option, she would have to be in my group, right? Right? I don't know. A lot of DLC gives you gear, so they intend you to play it early so you can use it. Gotcha. Okay. All right, let me. Wow, my thing isn't even up. Not even like that. Not like that. All right, see. So from here, if we did do MSQ, it would be what? The list says Omega DLC is next. Instead of priority, whatever the hell I have. DLC. Stuff. So the only party mission I have is Perseus Vale. The Quarian Fleet, so that would be what I have to do next. That's right, but I did ruin it. But you're actually right, Sander. You are correct. Aria is Omega DLC, right? So according to the list, it says Dick around the Citadel, the RA ex Cerberus scientists, which I got, Kalini Ardat Yakshi Monastery, which is Liara's mission. Citadel excursion, going around the Citadel again, Omega DLC, and then the MSQ. So would this priority mission not lock me out? Let's go talk to Ashley and Dr. Chocolates. Because we have to talk to Dr. Chocolates. Don't do Omega until you finish the comics. Just saying that again because it really makes no sense without them. Hey, what's Garrus doing here?
Shepard, hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
I heard what happened. If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
I almost needed a cracker there. Pulling the trigger on a friend? I wouldn't know. I'd never do that. Gosh, would I have pulled the trigger? No. Why would I have pulled the trigger? Never, Garrus. Why would you think that of me? I would never pull the no, God. Does he truly think so little of me that he would ask me this question? Give him the burnt one. No, don't give me the burnt cracker. Wow, Bobby, how dare you? See, I played it and I read the comics way after. Gotcha. I mean, I still get the same. Also, it'll be one way or another, right? It's like playing near Auto Tomato and then playing near Replicant. You still see, like, oh, that's what that was. But yeah, no. I mean, we're going to do Leviathan DLC anyway. We're going to do Leviathan next, I believe. And then we'll see what do. Let's see. Agree to disagree. I felt that without them. Gotcha. Oh, he's a renegade. He knows you gotta do what you gotta do to get shit done. He does. He do.
If they hadn't backed down, yes. This war is bigger than any one person.
Oh, I look angry again.
Be sure to remember that next time we have a disagreement.
Well, we never had a
Still,
disagreement.
I'm glad Ash didn't have to join Caden. Losing one was enough. Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun.
Yep. Well, it's not pointed at me. Where is Williams at? Not lounging in here. Not in there. Is she even on this floor? That's where these dudes are. Just hanging out. Hey, there she is. Look, it's our other blue waifu. See? She's all in blue. My statement still stands.
Good to see you.
That's everything? That's all she has to say?
Good to see you.
I nearly killed you. You nearly killed me.
Good to see you.
Okay, cool. That's Bluefu. Look, so sometimes you just gotta. Garcia, yes.
Orders. I have the latest reports on the council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Okay, Liara's still doing very much the Shadow Broker. Ooh, Intact Reaper weapon. What's this? The barrel of this Reaper weapon can be dismantled for further study. If the miniaturized energy cells powering the gun systems are taken apart, it could lead to improvements in the damage a weapon can deal. However, an examination of its heat venting systems could instead provide the means to maximize thermal clip storage. Okay. Weapon damage. Ooh, ammo capacity. I think I want ammo capacity. Power damage. I mean, health bonus. I don't even have powers. Nice. I ugly cried like the first time you played this through. Excuse me, you mean for the DLC or the game itself?
Good
or
to see you again,
just
Shepard.
yes. Hola, Liara.
Good to see you again, Shepard.
Likewise.
A new notification is available on the private messages terminal.
What? Was he talking to me? Oh, right. Audio recording from Councillor Gujir's Senate office. Secretary Phillips, the emergency fund's gone, sir. We don't have the credits to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the prices their captains are asking for. Imagine, I'm not surprised, but imagine the doom of everybody's coming. And dudes are charging exorbitant prices to get people off. What a bunch of bastards. Councillor Gujir, what about the military? They left an hour ago. They said it's too much of a risk to come back. Did they? Yes, sir. Here. This is a passkey, sir? And an inventory? I am authorizing you on behalf of this city's Senate to seize any and all Ezo stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ships. These look like private stockpiles. Senate members' stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election. Now get us those ships. All right. A politician doing something. Shocking. Where's the massive? Oh, it absolutely is. Absolutely is. I mean, just look at the last 20 years. War makes money for, the people pushing that. That's that. I mean, granted, I don't think it's just the last 20 years. I'm sure Stabby has plenty of instances for the last, I don't know, couple thousand years of war being used to make that. Hey, Dr. Chocolates.
May I speak with you, Commander?
Hell yeah, Dr. Chocolates. What up?
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies
Ooh.
and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to
Oh.
treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
Spread it around.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Why me? I mean, it's gonna be right away, obviously.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
Oh no, that's not what I wanted to
War
do.
profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Right on. All right, cool. Thank you, Dr. Chocolates. Yet another quest on the Citadel. just another fucking quest on the Citadel. With those eyes, I'm amazed only one thing came to your attention, Chocolates. Wow. They do have a case of the crazy eyes. By they, I mean everybody. Literally everybody. Where's about some money-making machine since money was invented? Yup. Probably before that, too. If it ain't money, it's got to be something else. Alright, engineer. We'll do a quick roundup and then we'll finally get started in the Leviathan DLC 90 minutes in. Dr. Methai? Mm-hmm. You know how she treats her patients. With meth. Not really. What's going on, Garvis?
Traitors are the worst form of enemy. In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, her death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No others will be tolerated.
Minus the cannibalism.
I would like to visit the Citadel sometime.
No!
When it is not infested with traitors.
Okay.
I've heard about the Kaileng human you encountered. It is good to have a name for the enemy I will enjoy killing most.
I like Javik, but we can't take him anywhere.
Yes?
We literally cannot take him anywhere, but I like him a lot. With meth, yes, with meth. Her preferred method of treating her patients. That's pretty metal. It is pretty metal.
The Citadel in flames.
What?
A brazen attack by Cerberus, repelled by
Hi, Mom.
C-Sec.
Oh wait, no, we don't have a mom.
Marines explain the
Because what happened on a
Council's delayed
cruise.
response. We speak with the brave men and women who fought the good fight in the battle space. Commander, I've got some questions about
no.
the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now. Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
Wait, she wants to come up to my cabin by herself?
Call me up when you're ready for that interview, Commander.
Okay. We can do that. I had a playthrough where I took him everywhere and he has some... I think I'll do that in my next playthrough. Just me and Gavin over there. I know that's not his name, but I'm going to make up names for him now.
Commander.
Just me and Gavin.
Shepard.
Sassing the universe.
My board is green.
Okay, congrats, I guess. You should... Okay. I need more screens to be like the Shadow Broker. I mean, I think I counted. I think they have like 30 screens, Ash. That is a lot of iPad and a lot of stands for your monitors. Like, I'm sure you could accomplish something similar, but you need a lot more space, I think. You would also never need a heater in your room, I think. How many characters have you boinked so far? Only one. But I flirted with all of them. Only boinked one, because apparently I just can't seal the deal. That and everybody gets angry at me. I actually had to... One character just kept telling me... Literally, character kept telling me, fuck off. That's all she would say. Apparently because I dumped her twice, and I told her twice that I didn't want to be with her. Well, technically one time I told her, nah, I'm good. Like, I'll go this way. And then I flirted with her some more. And then, wait, so you want to start a relationship? Like, about that. And then she just got very rude with me, and it's unfortunate. Pigeons are the most revolutionary bird. They're always shouting, coop. Coop, coop, they are. Hola, Kira. Good afternoon. basically just keeps insulting all other species as primitives in different versions, and it's great. Look, Gavin and I are gonna have a run throughout the universe. It's gotta happen at some point. He's too funny. Let me be a space slut. No, I'm the space slut.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe.
Literally, people are calling me in the
Great
stream.
example to the other races, huh?
It would have been nice though if the game would have allowed for people to romance anyone and everyone. But so there comes a cutoff point where you can flirt all you want, you can come onto them all you want, but there is a hard cutoff point where you have to commit to one person and only one person. And so once it gets past that point, you miss out on all the cutscenes with everybody else, unless you make a save file at that point and then deviate where you want, which of course, who would do that, right? Like who would make a save point?
Commander.
Just to
ready when you are.
Shit, sorry.
Ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Vega. Man, okay, I cut him off. All right. Okay, so we need to go upstairs, I think, and talk to Thing. And then we'll start with Leviathan.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on FidCom.
Okay, everybody wants to talk to me. Jesus Christ. Let's read it a little bit. All right, priority, Citadel shore leave. From Admiral Hackett, Commander Shepard. I'm ordering the Normandy into dry dock on the Citadel for much-needed repairs. She's seen a lot of action lately and needs a little TLC. A small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive, so let's get your crew out of there. You're all on shore leave. That's an order. We need everybody at their best. One more thing. Admiral Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive. I hear it's a nice place. Is that a DLC? It's a priority mission. That's a Citadel DLC. Oh, alright, so that's a Citadel DLC, which we're going to do later on. Kai Lang's dossier from Stephen Hackett. Shepard, as promised, here's what we have on Kai Lang. Name, Kai Lang. Date of Systems Alliance Military Enlistment, November 14th, 2172. Age of enlistment, 16. Credentials, faked. Tours of duty. Terminus Systems, Exodus Cluster, alright. Says reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers. Sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. Recommended for Systems Alliance Medal of Valor. Excellent Interplanetary Combatives Academy. Received N7 designation from Interplanetary Combatives Academy. Dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. Cerberus activities. Intel on Kai Lang's activities after joining Cerberus's spotty. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Lang's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Lang is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus's Phantom-class implants. Alright, James Vega. Hey, Commander. Just wondering if you got some time in the near future. Nothing critical. Just wanted to chat. Alright. We'll go talk to Vega. From Adrian Victus. Commander Shepard. Cerberus just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located the ship without inside information, and the only other person who knew the cruiser's position was Volus Ambassador Din Korlak. I've heard ugly rumors of a bounty out for his head. My advisors insist I can't bring these accusations against Korlak myself. I admit they're right. The Turian and the Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and now isn't the time for the political crisis that would result. But the security of our fleet is at stake. I ask that you investigate Korlak in your capacity as a Spectre and find out if he is indeed a Cerberus mole. I forwarded information on his last known location to the Spectre office on the Citadel. They want me to go back to the damn Citadel. From Jack. The students are kicking the ass and taking names. They're keeping... This is... If I read this before I left the damn ship, I guess we could have done that. The students are kicking ass and taking names. They're keeping them on short rotation so they don't burn out. So we end up with lots of shore leave. Next time you hit the Citadel, come by Purgatory. I'll be there if I'm not blowing shit up in the field. Classic Jack. From Diana Allers. The networks are going wall to wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk? An hour? To talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room, so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word. Game night from Samantha Trainer. Commander, thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Speaking of boinking people, apparently it's not possible. I know it's not possible, but still, it's not feasible. But we're still gonna try. We're still gonna do it. We're gonna save first, though. You know, in case. All right. So apparently we have 2 calls to our cabin. We got these saves. No, look, we got the saves. What will Space Hamster think, though? What will Space Hamster think? All right, so we got 1 DLC out of that. Cool. Space Hamster, give me advice. I agree.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
A few hours? What? ¿Qué? Hola, Zabes.
Your cabin is gorgeous.
Thank you.
I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play?
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space.
Poor Shepard.
I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
That's it. We're not going to be rude. Or are we? I have a bad feeling, or that's it. Graphic user interface. A graphic user interface. ESL. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I don't want to be rude to her, but I don't. That's it. Seems like it's I also kind of want to see Shepard get shot down, because he deserves it. If you are rude, I will. No. What if it leads to Trainer shutting us down, though, Wolfie? Like, you're a fan of Trainer, right? Will rise to the challenge. No, that ain't happening. I'm sorry to break it to you. It's just not happening. All right, look, we have a save file. What? My water jug doesn't want me to do it, apparently. I have a bad feeling.
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge.
All right.
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
Oh, she's talking shit, too.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
Or do we?
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's
Whoa,
the
what?
difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
Oh no, dude. How does he make this leap from the joke to... I don't get it. Okay, look, we have a save file. I'm not eating a bean for save scoping because we're not save scoping. We're just seeing what happens. All right, let's go. Look, he's giving me lessons from Donnelly. What about playing in bed?
And the other is interested in playing another game.
Such as? Oh.
Hey, I'm sorry. You seemed interested.
Oh, we're getting shut down.
No, I apologize.
Oh no, this is awkward.
I try to be friendly, but you're not really my type.
Oh wow.
Remember how I liked Edie's voice?
Oh. Sorry. I didn't realize.
Awkward.
Not at all. I can't wait to tell my friends that I broke Commander Shepard's heart and crushed him at chess.
Oh, really?
Unless you'd like to try to reclaim your honor.
Hell yes.
I like that. I'm not gonna reset that. I am okay with that. But I kind of want to hear the joke too. Part of me wants to hear that joke and see what happens there. Is your power about to flicker? No. No. We're not gonna say it's coming. That is a fine outcome. It's just like when we let down Cortez, right? Same thing, same deal. It's fine. She don't swing for Zulu? Nope. And the other one's a Krogan. Oh! Okay. Space Hamster, have I redeemed myself in your eyes? What do you think? Squeak. Squeak. Alright, let's do the interview. We'll save again. That was cute. I like that. I like Trainer a lot. But, I mean, I guess if you're femship, that is pretty damn fast. Or maybe I've just missed some interactions in regards to what do. Shot down harder than a Solarian scientist. Wow, Cloudy, no. Who would do such a thing?
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Oh, look in. How's it going, dude?
Ready for a chat, Commander?
It goes even faster? Alright, Jessica Chobot.
Commander,
What
it's
you got for
no
me?
secret that Council Space has suffered some serious
Can I punch
losses
her?
to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit
Small?
the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Small? Cerberus? Okay, ma'am. Your camera work sucks? It does. It's not very good. Look, they tried with the that's a non-answer. That's also a non-answer. That's BS. It's not under control.
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
This interview is over. No, we're not going to do that.
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human
Oh, no,
being.
we're pacing.
Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thesia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is
Why don't you just ask me about a coups while you're at it?
Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Oh, no. Man, why are you broadcasting emails with private info? Seriously, though. Oh, no. Wait, so is this akin to the Kelly thing? Or is this a legitimate thing? Sandra's already warning me. Like, Space, calm down. Is she an actual romance option? I didn't think she would be, but I mean, what would I know? I've never played this game. Let's get the mouse off of that. Say it and find out. I did just say before this, right? Did I? No, I did just say before this. He saved right before. Would you? Yeah, I definitely do want to know, Sandra. I want to know if she's actually a full-on romance option. Again, I don't care about the story. I don't really care about these sides. Obviously, I care. It is your destiny. Embrace the embrace the space slut. I've already done that for 2.5 games. So what's one more, right? I guess. And look at my jellyfish in the background, by the way. I don't know if you saw them. I bought them yesterday. They're so cute. She's not a full romance, but it will lock you out. Oh, it will lock me out. That's unfortunate. Huh. That's a bit weird that it works out that way mechanically, because obviously in the second one, you could romance Kelly and not have it lock you out, right? I'm okay with that. And then I'm going to reboot, apparently, or restart, or accidentally lose power. Oh, no, wait, Cowie, did you see the lights flicker? Oh, my God. The lights flickered. That sure is. They say that the Yara has bugs on. Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Whoa, no.
Looks like you already have. What happens now?
You gave me a good interview, Commander. That's all I need.
I got used. Oh, tonight. That was in. Ugh. Oh no! Wait, which save was it? Autosave says 37, so that's a while ago. I guess that one? 53? 32? 32. Yeah, 4 minutes ago. That's weird. I have to do the interview all over again, though. All right, let's go.
Trainer, can you send Diana up?
Let's crank it out.
She wanted an interview.
This always freaks me out because she's based on a real... Yeah. I mean,
Ready for a
again,
check, Commander?
Jessica Chobot, right? She's fairly well known within the gaming industry, so...
Commander, it's now Cerberus has struck. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit...
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely... A little fear is understandable.
But humanity has lost the Alliance.
He wasn't much of a
Parliament is
counselor, if I'm
destroyed.
being honest.
How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will run. Our enemies will. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now, thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for back. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow.
All right, look, calm down.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Ooh.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth.
Uh-huh.
I better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no. We misread it. It was totally us that just... Whatever. Diana. Oh, we can invite James? Okay, what if let James? I'm saving again. Look, if I get into another fist fight with James...
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
It freaks me out because of that. It's like shipping real people for you. Yeah, I get that.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Good, James.
Oh, Sandra was wrong. I could have flirted with her.
Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
All right, no, that's fair.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander?
Sorry, Loco. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
So are all of these romance
What did you do
scenes?
when they asked you to
Oh,
join
there's
the
Shadow Wolf.
N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
That dude has massive doubts. Yeah, he does. He's got a massive everything, Shadow Wolf. Dude is just big. Tequila shots with James? Maybe. Alright, so next interview is a problem one. So do we want to go back and pursue that? I mean, just so we can get the next line in the... I mean, I don't care. Doesn't matter. I'll do it in my other playthrough.
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
So about your trauma, let's talk about that. What happened?
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
It's okay,
So you were
Sandra.
in charge.
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors.
Freaking Cerberus.
I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector.
Oh, you destroyed the collector ship. What's
They
that
got
like?
ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad.
I don't know what that's like.
Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Hell yeah. Oh, wait, am I going to get rid of him? I don't want to get rid of him. Or is that just for like? I mean, that's up to you.
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn
Or
good
the
soldier,
talking
Vega.
post
Don't waste that
Reaper
opportunity.
thing anyway.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias.
Another.
Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it.
Hey!
Thanks again, loco.
Anytime.
Órale. I like that. Carnage unlocked. Wait, why is Carnage available in the med bay? Yeah. It's hard to hear that voice and see that face, body associated with it. I get that. Squeak. So Vega, just so you know, Liara and ED are aware. Yeah. They already logged that bit of information. Gracias. Yes, gracias. And gracias.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on 15.
Oh God, does he not know I'm trying to start a DLC?
Commander.
Commander. Ally powers are so fun, yeah. They were. I didn't really use them all that much in the second game outside of a very big shield. So I could stand in there in the middle of nowhere and get shot some more, because that's what I do. Look at our war assets. Look how big they are. 4,600. Maybe at some point I'll stop being a massive tool and just, accept people for other reasons instead of, can they help me with the war?
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
What's up, Anderson?
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here.
Yeah, one dude has a shrine dedicated to me.
Gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Okay.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a
Yeah, I got
assassin.
that.
Don't underestimate him.
I picked up on that.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
I'm already back. Stop telling me. Yup. I shot in the arm. Short supply around here. Look, gotta get the point across apparently, Ken. Not everyone's getting it. No, DLC isn't postponed. We can still start it. We can still start the DLC if you will stop interrupting me in the game. Reapers are just coming with signs to protest Brexit. That or to support it. Either way. It's hard to tell. What's up? Oh, they're just saying hello. I like how when this game came out, the continued existence of the United Kingdom as a political entity wasn't in doubt. Hey, what's going on, trainer?
Commander.
Oh, wait, are people done? Okay, I'm no longer being harassed to do things. We talked to everybody, I think. We talked to everybody in the bottom floor. We talked to everybody in the... blah, blah, blah. We talked to Williams. I think we talked to everybody. Dr. Chocolates. We got more quests. It's just, oh, God. Okay, look at that list of quests. I missed the quest log from the first and second game. That split them up into things. Why BioWare? ¿Por qué? Alright, let's save up and start Leviathan DLC. Leviathan DLC starts on the Citadel, right? So I'm not even going anywhere. I'm just going right back into the Citadel. Oh, right. I haven't talked to the cockpit. You're right. You are correct. And let's see how the new couple is getting along together, I should say. We know how they're getting together, carefully.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now. So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats?
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kick their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Wow, forget about Ash? Wow, that's so rude. Be nice.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review. Commander?
I mean, not wrong. But I mean, to be fair, she was deceived. What's going on, Edie? Oh, she's getting
Hello,
up.
Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
First statement.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm.
Fair.
This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
Ooh. Eon, better than Solo, who did get the entire council killed. Wow, Eon never forgets. Look, they were rude to me. Okay, think of my feelings, Eon. All right, I mean, whatever it wanted to be, I suppose. Freedom of will, right? That's the entire point of a sentient being. Do what you want, not the job it was designed for. Does this unit have a soul? What is a soul? Do we even have souls? How do you quantify that?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
Yeah.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations.
Boinking, fair.
My purpose is not so clear.
Boink away.
The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess as examples, just pass the butter. Mordin didn't have freedom of will in the end. Well, he did. It's just, he got interrupted a little bit by a bullet. Hey, there's more than just boinking. Mostly boinking. Ma'am, this is a Wendy. This is a Wendy's. She's having an existential crisis, apparently. Don't think like a Reaper. There's more to organics. I feel like don't think like a Reaper is a line that might give back something entertaining, I guess. Pero there's more to organics also. Might be more helpful to her. Mass Effect being Automata, before Automata. She has access to all the internet and didn't come across a single you don't get grandchildren, you get grand cats memes. Imagine that. Imagine when you introduce cats to Edie.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do, good deeds we accomplish, love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. duty, altruism, love.
Okay.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Wait, could we have turned her to evil then? If we told her to not think like a Reaper? Now I'm curious. Level 20 in New World, now I can quit, right? Yes, now you can quit.
Are you and Ashley okay? The last time she saw that body, it wasn't exactly pleasant.
I have informed her of the situation. She is taking it well.
Good.
I don't think she is.
Hello, Shepard.
Alright. Shepard just made me realize I suck at being him. No, Lake, no. Look, again, it's free will. We get to choose what we want. That is peak sentience, I suppose. Alright, let's save again. And finally, 2 hours in, we can start Leviathan DLC. I'm sorry. I didn't expect it to be quite that much. Caden states that he got scared to death when he first saw the turn around. Wait, okay, let's go talk to Ashley. Maybe Ashley has a line. I'm sorry. Maybe Williams has a line now about that. I don't know. Poor Caden. Being scared to death by Edie. Is it over here? It's the other one, isn't it? I always go the wrong way. Always go the wrong way. But yes, level 20. Don't bother doing your faction quests and just, you know.
Good to see you.
Literally nothing to say. Literally nothing to say. I wonder if she has more to say if you actually romance her. From what Twitter tells me, I don't choose. The algorithm forces my existence. Get it right, Sweaty? Okay, Mira. You're not wrong, but still. Scumbag Caden says he got scared to death, survived. Well, I mean, not literally PK. Not everybody wants Caden dead. Faction quest is apparently not 20. What was it? I think you get it at 20, but you can do it at, it's like a level 25 quest. Or level 25 area. It's higher level. It's level 24, really? Well, that sucks. Wait, for the very first one sim? Like to unlock to the second rank of armor and all that? 24, the mob is level 27. Alright, so 3 level difference, that's about right. That's about right. Yeah, definitely people don't want Caden dead. That's fair. That is true. Alright, let's dock up. Look at all these. Wait, there's a personal. Alright, so that's a DLC. That's a DLC. Dr. Bryson's lab is Leviathan, right? You know your sugar cookie of love won't even play New World with us, so that's fine. They can play whatever he wants. Also, isn't Tomato-chan locked up so he can't get in anyway? Doesn't even show up on the map. Doesn't even show up on the map. Right, so Dr. Bryson's lab. Let's go. Leviathan. Wrong. Wow. I have no idea what this is about. Because of the game, I have to play with the wild crew. That's fine. Give my regards to Kizzy and everybody.
Against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Shepard.
I hope they're doing well.
I'm expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
It's like Reaper X-Files team. I like it. That's why I play with you every Saturday. Exactly. But you were also gifted with me, Kiki. No, it's fine. Look, it's okay. Have fun, like, and again, give my regards to Kizzy and crew. And Jalapeno Business and everybody else. They're good people. Wild Crew has always been good people, so have fun. Enjoy it. What faction are you guys going with? Out of curiosity. In case we're on the same like data center, we can come PvP each other into the ground.
Headshot.
What?
Actually made it to DLC.
I actually did make it to the DLC, you're right. Thank you for the biddies, Ash. Let's spin the wheel. Actually made it to DLC for about an hour stream, I'm sorry. Look, there's so much to do in this game. So Psyche told me this game was chonky. I didn't I know what she meant, but I didn't expect it to quite be this level of chonk. Like you expect some chonk, but not this level. This is beefy. This is a very beefy game. But yeah, no, don't worry, Smoosher. Like I think Stim was saying Tomato-chan was open or something like yesterday, or it was fine to play on. So maybe if people get the hell out of Tomato-chan, we can just go to you guys. Those of us who are interested in that. We can just meet up on Tomato-chan and Marauder it away. As I understand it from Sim, Marauders are doing fairly well on Tomato-chan. Oh no, Smoosher, I still intend to group up, so don't worry about that. We'll end up on the same server one way or another. So it was old and indecisive. I'm not indecisive. I'm just waiting for the free transfers. I know what I want and what I'm going to do. I'm just waiting for the free transfers. I don't know where Lake is. Lake is where the Wild Crew is. So the Wild Crew is on another server. Yeah, Narche's on Tomato-chan. Elk's on Tomato-chan. Smash is on Tomato-chan. Narche is, I'm assuming Kiki and Viking are as well. I was going to try and get on there, but my PC splattered, so I didn't actually get a chance to get on there. So it sucks to be me. You're not on Tomato-chan? You got blocked out? Rip. Alright, so Smooshy and I are elsewhere. You joined Syndicate last night on the Mist server. I look forward to PvPing you, this guy. I'm not changing from Marauders, so we don't really get to PvP together at all. I mean, we do. It's just not very friendly. They don't make the servers. They don't. Like, it's not very easy to tell where and what the hell you're doing and on what server. Unless you go into it knowing. I agree. The server list is all kinds of wonky. But yeah, no. I'm saying Marauders because that's where the people I want to play with are. So we're going to Marauder it up. Your main is anyway? Is on Ono? Yeah. You're not on that server? Yeah, and Ashley is with another community on another server. A low pop server, which might be higher pop now. And there is devless time between this and ME2 and ME1 2. You see the results when looking at the quest log. Gotcha, Sander.
That's an interesting goal. But is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth.
The truth is out there.
Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime.
Frickin' humans.
Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we can just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
People can play together in PvE content, but we don't really need groups for gathering trees, rocks, or the 4 dungeons that are available. It is a PvP game. Look out for Miz on server. Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, you can tell names. So yeah, you'll be able to tell who you're PvPing against. But Breston, even they have a history, Commander. If we can just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit. Sounds useful.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war.
Ah, yes, the Prothean beacon.
New information we've uncovered. A breakthrough's near.
Who's
Hadley,
this?
do you have the data?
Oh, he's indoctrinated, isn't he? He just shot our doctor?
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, EDI. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
Indoctrinated. That sucks. Oh, look, Kev. What's going on, dude? Yeah, we started Leviathan finally, Wolfie. 2 hours later. 2 hours later. Yeah, not water snake Chan. This is a different kind of Leviathan. Poor doctor. He seemed cool. Yeah. Yep.
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark, cold, like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know. A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud...
Wait, no!
You shot Bryson.
No, I didn't want to do that.
No, I couldn't have.
I mean, we're doing it anyway.
Murderer.
Yeah, you are.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that.
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Shepard should know better.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
Oh, God.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it.
The darkness.
Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Shepard's dumb.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update?
Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something.
Give me the brief.
About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication.
What could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
If anyone knows about murder, it's Solo. It's true. I'm a terrible person. Sounds dangerous.
Anything
Let's go
capable
get it.
of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
All right, cool. Wait, is Edie my only person that's with me here? Hey, let's look around. Is that a Husk's head? Is it actually looking at me wherever I go? Oh, that's uncomfortable. You're not a terrible person, just a wanton murder. Okay, that's fair. Fair statement. What do you have here for pictures?
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but...
Wait, is that the same orb we interacted with? No, it's different.
I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
All right. What do you have to say for yourself, Head? Yep.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Do I really have to go through all those systems? That is a lot of systems to go through. Alright, lots of dumplings. You're a wanton murderer. I mean, there are worse things to do.
Is this Prothean?
Yes. I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Alright, now let's narrow it down some more. Wait, there's a green button. Can I hit the green button? Can I hit the green button? I see a button. I want to hit it. Me and Kiki. Ooh, we can go out that door? Huh. Alright, I'll take it. Come outside, get goodies. I'm on board with that. Is there anything else over here? If I were a developer, I would hide items over here. There it is. There it is. Knew it. Thank you, BioWare, for making that be a thing.
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Wait, they just have Sovereign up in here? Just... Okay. We find the clues. We put them in our handy-dandy notebook. We do. Or in this case, Edie. We can't call her a notebook, though. I don't think she... Ooh, what's... Damn, look at that marble countertop. Nice. Doc was living well. Okay. Dude was living very well.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search.
Alright.
Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
Filter added. Okay. So are we just playing detective? Is that what this DLC is about?
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was
are we literally just, you know, X-Files
he was
DLC here?
to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following.
I'm down with it.
Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter now.
They have more like Sovereign's toes. Got you. I mean, I don't think they could actually fit all the Sovereign in here, obviously. The Thorian, August 17th, 2185. The Thorian, a life form discovered on Pharos, provides fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays. Prothean artifacts would not interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along lines they could predict. Using technology the Reapers controlled, the Thorian is an exception to that rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labor or even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. Commander Shepard claims that Reapers do the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must do something similar. Okay.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Alright.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding it now.
Are you Scully or Mulder? Yes. We Batman now. We are ish. We are doing a lot of investigating here. We are. Shep's not the best detective, so I'm glad Edie's here. Because if Edie was not here, this wouldn't go very far.
Loch Ness Monster?
What?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster is more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Wow, you don't know that, Edie? You didn't know about Nessie? Wow, just like that. Moldy or Scully? I mean, they did complement each other, so you can't just go with one.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the
I love when someone has those moments, like I would place things here.
I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
Is it on the back of the drawing of the child made? Is that on the back of the drawing?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
It's the kid's drawing.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
Well...
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this... art.
Wow. Edie, you can't just shit on that kid's artwork. Like, they tried their best. Like, they drew Ultros on there and everything. Okay.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Okay. Apparently Edie is an art critic now as well.
The Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
These are all murders. An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
Yeah, why the pause, Edie?
We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Doing so now.
She's an archaeologist. I mean, I wish I was an archaeologist. Then I too could just, you know, critique the little children's artwork. What do you have to say, Head? I thought as much. I thought as much. What's this? Is there something up here? Or did I just... No, I just saw red. All right.
Alien sightings.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Yes, please.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Element 0 deposits.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Okay.
Arachnite activity.
No results.
No results.
Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Blackout crimes.
No results.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
What's going on, Hack? Thank you for that redemption. Hello, random streamer who I do not know. I really want to start streaming, but I have a bad habit of picking your nose and eating it subconsciously. Do you have any tips for me? Look, make it your brand. Own it, Hack. Own it. Do it. Find your people that also do that, and then make up your community of people who do that thing. Boom. Sorted. You feel called out, Smooshy? Wow. I don't think I missed any clues there. What's the journal say in regards to this? Why can't it just be called Leviathan? That way I knew where the hell it was. Oh, it is called Leviathan? Never mind. There's information about and search possible locations across the galaxy to find them. You just threw all the info in and did not. Oh, I thought I filtered. Was that the filter?
Alien sightings.
How do you apply filter? Wait, it's that one up there in the right.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
I don't know how you do that. We're doing pretty well, Hack. Doing pretty well. Just getting in there and trying to do as much of this game as I can. Really enjoying it. Having a lot of fun with it. Been an alright week. But yeah, just hanging in there, Hack. Hopefully you've been well as well. You have all the filters on? Yes, all the filters. I can see everything. Oh, so did I just remove them? Well, that's no fun. Look how empty it looks. Oh, so it was this.
Alien sightings.
I know that was the only one that was relevant. The rest of them were not relevant at all. So it's just I saw the systems. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 possible systems.
Filter Chan is so sad. Now, poor Filter Chan. But yeah, but all the other 4 didn't. Okay, let's just remove it then, I guess.
No results. Some of our search parameters may
yeah,
be
so
irrelevant.
it was literally 1. You need to find the right combination. Well, why didn't it tell me that to begin with?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
All right.
No
That is a
results.
lot of combinations.
Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
That's a lot of combinations.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Edie's just over here shaking her head at Shepard like this is the person that's supposed to save us.
Irrelevant.
Element 0 deposits.
I mean, that one has stuff in the
No
same
results.
sector as
Some of our
thing.
search parameters may be irrelevant.
Yes.
5 possible systems.
Yes.
Alien sightings.
Alright, we got 3.
3 possibilities.
Alright. So that one was all on the bottom left. Let's try that one.
Prothean artifacts.
Nope.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 3 possibilities.
Okay, let's apply that one.
Blackout crimes.
I don't think this had anything up top. Nope.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
You just wish you said it's like fucking human. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be mad either. Because you picked a useless filter and then no matter what you add. Look. I'm working my way through it. Oh my god.
3 possibilities.
So we have 3. I don't think any. So is this all the filters? It seems like there would be one more on the left hand side here. Because you have 4 there and then 1 off to the side. So I'm assuming I'm missing 1 filter somewhere. And it's that last filter that I'm gonna need or whatever. Maybe. I don't know. Let us try and see, or do another lap and see what we have here, if anything. I think some of my favorite scenes in this entire series are when Shepard tries to play scientist and detective, and he's just not good at it. Granted, it's me that's not good at it, but also within the game itself, he's just...
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted.
Not necessarily all there.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Alright, so that's what I'm missing. The key to the decryption is close to his heart. I was wrong. I assumed it would be the daughter's drawing. Just proving that family isn't necessarily the closest thing to... I can go up... Look, they just patched it in a way upstairs. Like, you know what they need to do? They need to add a rope. A rope that you can climb to the top here, like from the very bottom to the very top. That would have been super helpful to help me get up here. I'm just saying. Look, Battlefield did it. That patch was very quick. Alright.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Yes, the data pad. Let's see, have I searched for locations with the screaming heads? I have. Screaming head Chan, not very helpful. Ooh, what's that? Is that his daughter?
Per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least. And its technology outstrips anything on the Council.
Anything on the Council?
Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there. Unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Alright, cool. Decryption can only happen during 1 month of the year because it is reliant on a key made of matrix.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
Okay.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Of course.
Whoa! What happened to Edith? She reset. I don't know why her gear got darker all of a sudden. Just that. Oh look, another filter appeared. Interesting.
Reaper activity.
Oh look, it's one planet. Yay! Wait, what?
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good.
I did it.
Let's go find Garneau.
I don't know where that is. All right, so I'm assuming that is. Do you want to come with us? I don't know if that was yes or no. Does anybody speak Screaming Head? Is there a Screaming Headologist in the chat? We out. Let's go. You think so? Look how the head smokes as well. Shepard did that all by himself. He did. You are right. Sounded good. If you can interpret that. I guess. Oh, so we can still go wherever we want, right? That's pretty nice. I thought we'd be locked into this thing as a whole. That was a please ask again. Okay, well, look, we'll get this part done and then we'll get going and see. we'll reconvene with Screaming Head Chan. Can I get the Screaming Head into my personal quarters to hang out with Space Hamster Chan? As Kawi, she understands Kiki screams. She does. She definitely understands Kiki screams. All right, let's save. Interesting. That was very, very heavy.
Commander.
Trainer. No new emails. I like that I'm not locked in though. It was over here somewhere. Yep, it's right there. Alright, so that does open up new areas so that I can go to and scan for potentially other stuff. I doubt it though. Do your pets from ME2 carry to... The fish can, academics. They can. But only under certain circumstances. I did not meet those circumstances. My fish are gone. And they are off somewhere, probably sold to a Krogan for some money at this point. Oh, that's Cyrus. Dude, Cyrus 3 days in a row. Holy crap, what? This is a blessed week. We get Cyrus 3 days in a row, dude. Welcome home. The hamster, yes. I'd like the Screaming Head. We're probably not going to get it. It's probably not. Oh, once I beat this game, I'll look into how to do it. But as I understand it, you have to be nice to Kelly and don't tell her that you're going to drop her whenever she says that it's a trust exercise sort of thing. I thought it was funny. And apparently from my very first interaction with her, she had enough of my BS. Tomorrow ain't going to be... Yeah, no, I feel that, Cyrus. I can tell you that right now. But you know what? That's okay, because again, as we've been saying for the last 3 days, Cyrus, that is tomorrow Cyrus's problem. Today, Cyrus is gonna have a good day. He's gonna have a good evening. Things are gonna go well. Are you guys doing more trialing tonight, Cyrus? That's exactly what it'll be. Yes, we are. All right, cool. Cool. Yesterday's group seemed alright. Yesterday's group seemed like a good group. No, go away, Reapers. Go away. Nobody likes you.
Signal confirmed.
Ah, of course there's one there. There should be one more. It's usually 50%. Like, it's normally 2 things. Alright, see you nerds
Evasion
later.
Successful.
Let's go over here. It was fun, yeah. It was good times. You can always tell a lot just by the comms, right? When people are actually talking and engaging and just, you know, partaking. That's what you want from it. So I'm glad you're finding good people to potentially raid with. Oh, what was that?
I found something.
All right, so that's one thing. It's probably is that assets or is that the good doctor?
We have located Garneau.
See, Mojave is a metallic asteroid in the very sparse Nahata belt. It has a high nickel and iron content in the form of camosite. The rights to mine Mojave belong to TGES Mineral Works, who sell their products primarily to the colonists of Arvuna. A close flyby reveals light emanating from its facilities. Okay. There's one more asset out here somewhere. And we can probably get this planet. Nope, not at the planet. It's probably going to be fuel for the return trip, like they do. There it is. I like seeing those 100%. Okay, 150 of fuel is still nice. Still get us there. All right, let's land. Let's see what do. Wait, what planet was it? Was it? It was one over. Wait, what was it? No. It was an asteroid. It would be an asteroid belt. There it is. I knew where it was. So there is one thing for this you may want to diverse. What's that? What's that, Sander? Do let me know before we get going. What do? Otherwise, you get a minor continuity issue. Okay, don't like those. So that's fair. Let's get some water. Why is my heart rate up to 76? I guess I'm excited to do Leviathan. I've heard so much. I've heard a lot of excitement and people saying, "Ooh, Leviathan!" So. Pretty excited for this. See what happens with the X-Files in space, as it were. A continuity error. All right, so that's Leviathan. Yep. Just don't talk about that though, because God, I'm still can't believe yesterday Narshe with the leaks and all that. The Asari Commandos mission introduces something properly, which this mission also has. Which is the Asari Commandos mission? Is it the one that Liara gave us? That's just hunting down one of the things that Samara was hunting down. So I'm guessing we find Samara on that, but that's something else. I don't know what that is. What the Asari Commandos mission is. Let me see. Is there a Asari thing on my list? Nope. Oh, so are you suggesting we do the Liara quest first and then do this DLC? What a way to go. Never be invited to a 14 event ever again. Imagine that. If they can find out who it is. It's real scummy. It's unfortunate. It's highly unfortunate. Because look, you don't have to tell me twice to go do a Liara questline. I'll go do a Liara questline right now if we have to. If it's for better continuity and all that. Yeah, I have an expansion too. And you think... I mean, look, you just don't share that with anybody. Just wait 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That mission introduces something which this one has. So if we don't do the Liara quest first, then we'll come into this and it'll be like, what the heck is that? But if we do the Liara mission, it'll be like, oh, that's how that works. All right, so we can do that as well. Why not? You look to your Discord and delete it. Good. Yeah. If anybody mentions it in Miztech's chat tonight, obviously it's gonna get purged. There's just considering how much Miztech respects those NDAs and all that. There's no room for that. I've seen a bunch of broadcasters doing zero tolerance purges in regards to asking said broadcaster about the media event. Much less trying to talk about those tooltips, so zero tolerance for that. If I see something, I'm purging it. But yeah, I mean, there's a thing of a infographic regarding leaked tooltips supposedly. Obviously, there's no confirmation that they're real or not, but yeah. Yeah, when you follow leaks on Stardew. All right, man, let's go to the last question. I'm sorry. I promise. Oh, look, at least we started Leviathan, right? So I'm not that much of a liar. Right, so this is the, what's it called? I gotta leave here, apparently, and go back to that Angry Reaper area. It's like NDA one. It's very basics of NDA. It's just dumb. It's just not worth it. This is why you don't share things with people who, even if they're friends. Like, look, we all have that one friend that you can't say anything to because they'll just say it to somebody else. But yeah, just when in doubt, just don't say anything. Embargoes shall be respected. Embargoes will be respected. Just talk about me. Wow, no, Smush, I didn't mean you. Yes, I understand.
Reapers eluded.
Alright, so where is Liara's quest? Glowy lights. Is it that one right there, Senator? Investigate the Asari colony? You didn't tell Kiki things, Kiki? Absolutely. I mean, Kiki wouldn't even remember to begin with. Our poor Nieta, look, share her memory, goldfish. We wouldn't even stick. That is a winner. Alright, let's go. So apparently we started Leviathan today, but we'll do it in earnest. That's so loud, I'm so sorry. Oh Jesus, I forgot what came here earlier. No, go away, Reaper-chan. Step Reaper-chan, not right now. I'm not stuck. Leave me alone.
Faster than light jump successful.
Oh, I'm kind of low on fuel there. Is there a fuel thing here? There isn't a fuel thing. I'm so sorry to just keep blaring that in your
Evasion
ears.
Successful.
I'll forget about it. Like, I'm not gonna remember that shit. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get out.
Reapers eluded.
Let's go back to the Citadel, refuel, and then we'll go back in and pop it. Wow. I need that as a sound alert. Oh no, I know I wasn't finishing it at all. There's no way I finished it, even with the full stream, as I understand it. From what I've been told from Stabby. I think Stabby said it took her a couple of streams to get it done, so... granted, Stabby and I do play games similarly, but... it's gonna be a little bit.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
No, thank you.
I'll handle it.
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Screaming head sound alert. I mean, I can go back and get the screaming head sound alert if you want that. I also found a couple other ones that I didn't have time for today to do the thing with, but should have them ready to go for tomorrow. Maybe, we'll see. Free fuel, free fuel! It's the best thing ever. Leave orbit. It's not like I'm hurting for money, but you know. I had like one stream for Leviathan, one for Omega, and Twitch for Alright, it was Citadel when it took you a while, but you also stream longer than I do. Oh, why though? Why though?
Faster than light jump successful.
So So this doesn't even have a percentage. Does that mean that there's no actual war assets here? No Angry Reapers? Nada? Okay. And with 2-ish, I mean 3. Gotcha. Expecting a week for Citadel. This is an unpopular garden world with characteristics just outside of the comfort zone of its Asari population. Its gravity is a little too high, its diseases a little too virulent, and the soil inhospitable for growing food. Further information is difficult to come by. The Asari government is uncharacteristically silent about Lessas. Normally a garden world settled so long ago would be highly populated, but little light pollution can be seen on Lessas's night side. So we have no information on its population unknown. Alright. We're gonna land on it anyway. Welcome back, Kev. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look, she's sassy. Hey, Williams. What's going on, girl? Let's cycle through those appearances. Oh, God, that is atrocious. Ooh. Yeah, look, I am a fan of the micro mini skirt. I am a big fan. CPU cooler came in. Time to break your computer. Please don't, Ash. Please don't. With your upside down motherboard. That is a sweet looking suit. I wish I had that one for Liara. Damn. That looks good. Oh, it comes in blue too. I guess that's her original outfit, right? The blue one. No, that's the one. That's the combat one. All right, sit down. A week for the Citadel. All right, I have no idea what the Citadel's about, so I guess we'll find out. Is this the Mattock? It is. Nice. All right, let's go. 7 points. I mean, I guess we can max out our disruptor ammo in case we are going to be fighting or going to the Geth, I suppose. So might need it for that. Increases ammo capacity by 30%. That's always nice. Headshot damage. You would have to land headshots in order to get increased headshot damage. So we'll avoid that for now. Liara can do more of this. Use 2 powers in a row by giving the first power 30% chance to cause no cooldown. Ooh. Potential freebies. I like those. I like procs. She is still over here on... Let's go with this. Increase your defenses. Damage reduction, yes.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
You had a remove solution?
And I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Okay.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves.
Right, they're the one that
that
chose to.
But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
That is less than encouraging. What were the commandos' orders?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
That's unfortunate.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
That's unfortunate. So remember the Williams conversation about the thigh highs and the miniskirt? Yeah, by way of outfit design. You're right. She did offer to potentially slap on the thigh highs and miniskirt. You're right. I'd forgotten, Sandra, but you're correct. Let's see. Well, when I took off the old cooler, got Arctic's servers on the pins. Oops. And the CPU. Yikes. Had a remove solution, so I had to manually clean CPU pins. That's not fun at all.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her
Booty.
stride.
Sorry.
Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
Ooh, look at that. It's very pretty. This mission makes no sense. Samara said there were only 3 Yakshis. Now there's a whole monastery. Yep. Yep. That's why I have the thermal combo. Yeah, look, Ash prepares in advance. Okay. Let's get the right gun out. Not that we're here to shoot anybody. You know, we're here to keep the peace. See what do. This is nice looking. I like this. This is very pretty. Very cold. But very pretty all the same. Nothing over here. Okay. I don't know what that is. I've never gotten a stability damper before.
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
Oh, today apparently it's all kinds of spoopy. Oh, the music! I like it. I like spoopy things. Which is why tomorrow at noon Eastern we're going to be doing some Silent Hill 2, if you're interested in that. We'll be doing 2 streams tomorrow. Day stream and evening stream. Mass Effect in the evening. Silent Hill 2 in the afternoon.
That vocalization exceeds Asari vocal cord range.
Not Battlefield? No. Saki's not doing Battlefield either. She's going to be doing Valheim, I believe. Valheim Thursdays. Oh, I love this. This is one of the things that Elk and I really liked about Alien, Fireteam Elite. Those, what's it called? They have an authentic looking flashlight. Those flashlight levels, they're so good. That game, by the way, fantastic. It only has 4 missions, 3 missions per, except for the last one has 4. And other difficulty levels for it, but that is a good...
What was that?
Stay sharp.
That is a good shoot 'em up game. So to tell Pyramid Head I said hi and I don't miss him. Will do, Kev. I got you. We did come across him finally on Tuesday. He had a pyramid for a head, like he do. Okay. Find Asari commandos. Okay. That might not happen at this point. We might find some assorted bits. Music here is so good.
Delay. You won't believe what Yan has managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work. Reel is floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
So is this basically a prison for the Ardat Yakshi? It made it sound, again, with Samara and all that, it made it sound like they were just, you know, they were allowed to go off to be isolated and live their lives alone without the risk of harming others. But this still very much resembles a prison. A reminder, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I have faith we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us. Matriarch Gale. It's the Mage Circle, Dragon Age in space. Never played Dragon Age, but I'll be like, yep. That makes sense. I mean, it is pretty... Ooh. Sorry, corpse. Oh, that is... Okay. Ooh, sniper rifle, spare ammo, nice. I just stole some kids' money. To our staff and students, attached is our new daily schedule. Please note that wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download chore lists later this week. Please see Matriarch Gale or myself if you have any questions or concerns. Sincerely, Superintendent Jethra. Wake up at 5:30. You get 15 minutes to wake up. Breakfast is for half an hour. Morning meditation is 1 hour and 45 minutes. Study period is 2 hours. Chores for 2 hours. Lunch for 45 minutes. Classes for 4 hours and 15 minutes. Another 1 hour study period. Supper for an hour. Evening meditation for an hour. Free period is for 2 hours. Curfew at 10 p.m. So they get about 7.5 hours of sleep a night. Must be nice. This is a crisis at work. I'll be asleep when you stream. Rip. Get that rest when you can, Cav. When and as you can. Alright, nothing here. It forced me. It didn't let me go past. Okay. That's fine. Ish.
This was the Commandos, Captain. It seems they gave their lives fighting the Reapers.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with a nav point location for a bomb. It's planted inside the monastery's Great Hall.
So the Commandos started the purge after all.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
The Great Hall. I like when they popped out. Hey, leveled up. Freaked me out. I don't know why it made that such a loud sound. I did. Ooh, already got that. Right. Good job, Shepard. Alright, so we got that.
I heard something.
That was my fault, sorry.
Liara over here acting like Pippin. Just knock the skeleton down a well. Let everybody know. Electronic signature, okay. I don't know what that is, but need that, apparently. Okay, let's go back over here and go down. This path I'm assuming I have to go. Another there. It is creepy though. Alright. We got ammo on the ground. You know what that means. Wait, why was I missing ammo? There's a wrong signature. Look to your left, son. Or down.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara.
It has been some time.
I knew it.
You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here.
Why is she here, though? I mean, we know why she's
You're
here.
here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special?
You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
Are your children a threat?
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time.
That sounds... Oh shit.
We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait!
Okay.
Let's go.
Samara doing Samara things, like she do.
My name
Right.
Tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
That's rough. Alright, well. There's another quest, I guess. We can go to the Citadel. Drop off another one of those notes. From,
This was likely the Reaper's initial attack site.
Think the monastery got any warning?
Few signs of resistance. I'd say very little warning.
kind of looked at that one site where I fought that one Asari in Mass Effect 2. Alright, still we got sightlines here for a fight, but still nothing to fight. Alright, 3 stacks of ammo. That might change shortly. That very well might change shortly here. Yep, more ammo over there.
What was that?
A Banshee, okay. How did I miss? Okay, that's fine. That's good. Are they shooting as well?
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
What Reapers always do, unfortunately. If you're unfortunate enough to be caught and turned into stuff and things. That's a different expression from Insanity. I think it's far more difficult in Insanity in regards to that encounter with it. I'm assuming way more armor, way more HP, way more everything. Another person you're going to have a breakdown in the middle of the Citadel. Yep. Just gonna talk to him in the middle of the Citadel, play out the video of their loved one dying and have them hear it in front of everybody. Just Citadel things.
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere.
Heard that I was going to be dead or transformed.
She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother,
been...
they have Rila.
Of course I do.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters.
We're seeing so many bullets? Not bad.
Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
I believe.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall.
We have to find her real fast? Really? Okay.
Didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falere.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Valere?
I'm sorry.
Valere!
Can prevent you from doing so. Oh, okay, there she goes.
The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
I like how Liara's in the back, just looking out the window.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
I mean, you could have given us a lift down or something, you know? How about the cause? Alright, what's up here?
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Cessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Alright, so they were trying to hide it, like governments do. Juicy. So you have to go down here to Great Hall. So I'm assuming, yeah, this is the dead end, and the other way is actually the way down. Is there anything here? Ooh, what?
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
All right, can't go that way. Noted. You saw how the last biotic lift you got went in ME2? Kinda. I don't really remember too, if I'm being honest. What do you have here? Cerise Council Shoulder Guard. Nice. Disciple. Is it a handgun? Shotgun? Looks like a handgun. It's very dark here. My footsteps weren't making noise there for a second. I wonder if that was the audio cutting out again. Weapons bench, okay. Money. Jethra, I looked over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I'm approving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. Find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that, and pray it's not Yanis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Yanis matures, she won't be among them. Okay. Now we know who else is going to be on the list. Jethra. I had the Negro put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Fora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guards. She's looking for wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion Fora is permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captors arrived here terrified out of their wits, but it will certainly be the last. Alright, so the matriarch is genuinely trying to take care of everybody here. It's not some shady side business where they're just, doing their thing. He fell down 2 stories and Lara kept running. Vaguely. Vaguely. Oh, we're saving. Ooh, okay, spicy. Oh no, not Bullet Chan! Good job hiding, Edie. Oh, how did I miss? It's just like Battlefield. It's just like Battlefield. Missing all day long. That works. I'm not mad at that. I can't even see it. Thanks, Liara. I think Liara killed it though. Her abilities there are pretty potent at this point. Alright, let's go inside. Surely all is well inside, right? I'm not gonna have spicy decisions to make or anything. Can I save before that? There we can. I saw somebody. I saw an Asari. Alright, let's go talk to them, I guess. Or see what the deal is. They're probably dead.
I found another Asari commando, also deceased.
Falaire and her sister may be the only survivors.
Yes. I was unsure if it was appropriate to broach the subject.
Thank you, Edie. But don't spare my feelings. It's better to know.
Yep, I agree. Assault rifle precision scope. Nice, thank you. Might need that later. Nothing there. I don't think there's anything here. There's nothing here. Alright. This is where we go. Alright. Oh, an elevator, okay. I don't like this. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Samara. And over there.
The bomb appears intact.
So does Falaire.
Rila, wake up!
Falaire, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up.
That sucks.
Rila? Rila, can you hear me?
Okay, I thought her eyes were gonna be all wonky, but they're not. Oh, is she okay? Oh, never mind. Never mind. That's unfortunate.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
The explosives require a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it.
We didn't just grab one on the way in?
Later.
I didn't know that they're throwing attacks at me. Oh, there's several of them. Okay, go. Oh, hey, with the thing. Okay, well, ooh, juicy. How did that hit me? Tuesday. Oh, you already killed him.
That's the last one.
For now. Let's get back to
Poor
that bomb.
showing. Back to the bomb. Isn't this the bomb? Or is the bomb outside? Oh, right here. Those curveballs is curveballs. They sure do curve. It's literally the name, curveball.
Falere, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Hundreds. Detonator? She's got it.
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
Wait, so do we leave the detonator with Rila? Can we Rila trust her with that though? That seems like a very poor decision. It's fine, probably. Probably not.
We're not your slaves.
That's some serious aliens action there. That wasn't a very big explosive. It's a really bad idea. It really is. It really is. Sorry. Samara, come with us.
Rila, it wasn't
She
even
won't
time
come
to
with
say
us.
goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falere, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside
What?
a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falere.
Mother, no!
I gotta get an
My
interrupt here.
daughters,
Oh
you were
shit!
also-
No! I thought
Let
she was gonna shoot her daughter.
go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falere?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
then the code permits you to stay, as you are.
It doesn't even hug her back. Okay, there. She hugged her back.
Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
Ooh. Like, I don't need the war asses, right? Why's my camera lagging? I need to do something about that webcam. I don't know. I was thinking recruiter. I want a recruiter. But side boob. It's time to fight, Samara.
I meant it when I said the galaxy needs you against the Reapers.
You were right. It's past time I joined your battle. I'll fight in your armies, Shepard, once I speak with Falere.
I'll be waiting.
Not for long. Thank you, my friend.
Booba respectfully. Always respectfully. Always. And why is Edie green? You're right.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Fair. Alright, cool. I got a thing, achievement called Fact Finder.
Commander, I'm pleased to hear the Ardat Yakshi situation has been put to rest.
Should I guess you're our contact inside Asari High Command, Counselor?
I'm merely here to convey the gratitude of the Asari people for concluding a difficult, sensitive
Green with
mission.
envy?
The next team of commandos we were sending to the monastery are now en route to Admiral Hackett instead. Farewell, Commander.
Cool. Alright. We can save there. I don't have any regrets about today's stream, so I can actually save over the file we started out with. Neat. Okay. We haven't seen much of the Asari. A lot of Liara, obviously, but not a lot of the Asari as a whole, so... that was cool to see. It's unfortunate, though, for Samara. I wonder if Samara... Wait, Samara...
You'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass, just like everyone else. You need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody.
Fair.
And if Cerberus is taking our dishonorable discharges and Cat 6 washouts, it's just one more reason they're not worth a damn.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Alright. Oh, that was a lot. What the hell? From Javik. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assume Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it had been captured by the Reapers. If you would like to join me, I will be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control sharing among races is a lie. Oh, I mean, that was just a little side quest, this guy. It's from Liara. Shepard, I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we lock on the Citadel. So that's the lock-in right there, Sander, right? For the Liara romance, I'm guessing? The fact that she's actually seeking us out to go there. You can give me the monitors. No! You can't steal the Shadow Broker's monitors, Ash. Liara still needs them. From Karine Lemaze. Commander Shepard, as of an hour ago, Asari High Command has assigned my squad to support you. We will ride with the 2nd Fleet until it's time to deploy. If you allow me a personal note, I knew a few of the commandos who went down to the monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that the place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. Ready to serve? Captain Karine Lemaze. Samara, Shepard, I finished my business on Lessos. I would offer to travel once again with you on the Normandy, but the code dictates I join the fight where it is most dire. While you do... Wait, is she gonna die? Did I just doom her? While you do your essential work, I will do my best to help hold the front. Before I depart, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me there. Alright, we can talk to Samara there. Those so then I think, yup. Garrison McCarran, Shepard, I thought next time we're at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R once in a while. I'll be hanging around CSEC near the shuttles if you're interested. Alright, found something. Miranda! Shepard, I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when you get here. Okay, Memorial. From Ashley Williams. Shepard, my sister got everything set up at the Citadel Memorial. She showed me what she's going to put up on the wall. It's nice. I wish I could do something to make this easier for her. She wants me to say something about our family. I know you're busy, but it would mean a lot if you could be there. Why is everybody want to meet up at the Citadel all of a sudden? Why? ¿Por qué? Let's go talk to Liara. Curious. Let's go talk to Liara. See anything to see after that Liara specific mission.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
She has not reported in for over 8 hours, Doctor.
She was stationed on Valchir when the Reapers invaded. I think we can assume what happened. Inform Agent Calamus he's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the Loas relay. Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No, not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Ardat Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that.
She really had it coming.
Thanks for coming by.
No problem.
Thanks for coming
All
by.
right, cool. Let's wrap it up, friends. Thanks for hanging out.
Found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
Okay, thanks, Liv. Yeah, so like I said earlier, we'll be live twice tomorrow. We'll be live at noon Eastern with some Silent Hill 2. So if you're around for that and want to see some spoopy games during the day, you can check that out. And if you're here for Mass Effect 3, we'll be back at 6 p.m. Eastern with the continuation of this game. Hopefully you'll join us for that. Lady Sabotage should be live tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. Doing a thing with some more Tales of Rise, I think. So Solo, since you didn't make it into the League Top 25, does this mean you get to look forward to hot tub streams? I mean, for the cash bow mage? Potentially. No promises. Now you're fully fine on the continuity. Alright, cool. But yeah, have a good night. Rest well, be safe out there, be smart. And yeah, no, we'll see you back here, hopefully either one of our streams tomorrow. Okay, wait, let's see. I don't know how long they've been on. Alright, let's go read Mystic, I guess. But yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow for 2 streams. Hopefully you'll join us for either one. But if not, have a good night. Be safe out there. Be well. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Buenas noches. I almost hit the stop streaming button. I gotta hit the other button first. Mega's the best. Solo's the mega bald. Always bald. Permanently bald. By choice. By choice.